Tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio, dropping knowledge in the studio you already know.
Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. This is your boy Prince Hakeem.
And this is your man Ronnie Ron. What's happening, Hakeem? Welcome home.
Hey man, we back at it again.
Yeah, I know, man. Been gone for 2 weeks and now we continue where we left off.
Basically, trying to be a little bit more consistent. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to give these folks what they've been asking for. I know we've been gone for a little minute. Hopefully these Scooby snacks we drop on y'all will be enough for y'all to be contained until we get back onto our groove.
Nah, but they still be playing these games. Like, they be like, oh, you guys are y'all coming back and then y'all be gone for a whole month.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? But the thing is, here's the funny thing about this, and I don't like to complain, you feel me? But a lot of y'all can, you know what I mean, and I'm talking about you, my fans and stuff like that. We love y'all, you know what I mean? We see the analytics, y'all downloading, and let me just drop another shameless plug, shoplikeaking.com.
Yes.
Christmas is coming, you know what I mean, Black Friday. And you can chaos code is coupon code is chaos, so you can buy all your needs. The point that I want to get in before we get into our topic is we're trying to grow the platform. You feel me? And I know a lot of y'all, I know it's a very struggling time and y'all might not be able to donate. If you can drop $1 on the Cash App or the Vimo or the PayPal or the Patreon, so we can grow this product, so we can give you product. Especially for people in Florida too, you know what I mean? We're basically trying to be very consistent. So it's like we need your help. We need your help. Show us some love, so we can be able to bring this product out for you every so often. You know what I mean? And that's the only way we're gonna be able to grow.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I'm just being conservative about it.
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So and I mean that. So the topic we're gonna talk to today, and this is for a lot of y'all who might know this, and you mean, and we're gonna talk about the negatives and the positive of social media and how we view it instead of, you know what I mean, like you have a lot of people who look at social media as money now. People don't even value money anymore. People value clout. Am I wrong? Especially women.
No, you're right. You're right.
Especially women. Don't get me wrong. Men, we do our effery, but mostly women on there. And this the reason why y'all on there half naked. You know what I mean? Then call yourself hostess and brand ambassadors and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of y'all making millions of dollars, but then there's a lot of y'all that are not making millions of dollars. Y'all pump faking. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had an article in the New York Times where a lot of these Instagram influencers are not even really making the money that they're saying.
Oh no! Remember, and the thing about social media, you could create a fake world where you could create a fake world where people could go into that world and thinking it to be true until you see them outside of that world. And I say it so many times. That's why a lot of celebrities now are getting exposed because they're saying they having 3 houses on the. I don't know. You saw it recently, like Tiger. Tiger recently, he getting sued by his landlord because he haven't been paying rent.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy. I thought Tiger owned that home, quote unquote, what he said on Instagram. No, I'm not trying to take shots at Tiger.
No,
I'm trying to show people the reality of how powerful social media is.
Basically.
Because we saw that was his home, but to realize that he was paying rent, like I'm paying rent for my own apartment.
Basically. Bro, a lot of these dudes be living in Airbnbs.
Yeah. I ain't gonna give some names out, but a lot of I heard a couple of names of who people I actually follow have houses that be on Airbnb.
Yeah, a lot of these dudes be in Airbnbs and make it seem like they actually run around here doing something. They ain't really doing
nothing. But it's kind of hurt. It kind of hurt because a lot of people look up to these people, and they hurt their self-esteem because they say like, "Man, I'm not doing what they're doing," but to realize everything they have is fake.
You see, the thing about it is with that is, if you're not using social media at least to make money or put out a positive message, you just need to stay off it.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful to anybody, but social media is a wonderful tool to make money. A lot of y'all not ready. Like a lot of y'all are goofies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
My
don't want to
mama.
win. I can't. We
Yeah.
don't want to win. We don't
Yeah.
want to win. We want
Yeah.
to stay broke. We want to stay broke.
Basically. Basically, a lot of y'all.
Bro, now
Yeah.
we living in an age where there's so many information out there. Bro, we could be rich less than 2 years.
Oh, preach. But the problem
Less than
is,
2 years. Look, you create a podcast. Never in a million years.
listen, and people still to this day are fascinated by this whole creating a podcast thing. I say I can show anybody how to do it. It's easy. I just got up off my butt, watch a couple videos, and say, hey, we're gonna put out a message. You feel what I'm saying?
Look, you didn't even go to school. You just
No,
watch a couple of videos and you just say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
basically. Just like you are a video editor in a video
Same thing.
production.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Ronnie Ron Productions, be on the lookout for new movies, TV shows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the point of contention where I think a lot of people are not understanding that. You know what I mean? But listen here, we looking at social media as something to get us to in a position to where we need to go. We're not even worrying about what it's supposed to do for us. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care about that. I'm only using this to promote the positive message and for people to show us some love. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I care to F's how many likes I get.
Mm.
You know what I mean? A lot of y'all live and die by that stuff.
Yep.
Y'all live and die by that stuff, and that's kind of like, you know what I mean?
See, and that's the reason why that's when the curse comes. Because you try to validate yourself with all the likes. So if you don't get that certain amount of like within that day, your whole day is ruined, especially for a woman. A
Yeah,
woman show a buckshot of her body just to get that form of like, and she only get one like, she gonna feel like her body's not good, she's not good enough, she feel less than, and it's a sad thing because a lot of women are now committing suicide. Suicide rate has skyrocketed for the young generation of women, and I'm not only saying the black race is all races that's going through suicide rates. Men are now turning homosexual, so most of them are they're exposing themselves on social media. A lot of people are exposing themselves, especially transgender type men. They're getting ridiculed, bullied on social media. So that when social media now becomes the devil.
you need to say that. You need to preach that.
So when you understand that the devil is now being operated in social media, it's time to utilize social media for the light. So, but most of our time we don't really focus on that, but we like to bully, and people literally been bullying people who are Trump supporter online.
Yeah.
Twitter, oh man, they on the rampage.
And the funny thing about that is, I was like, man, why don't you let those people live?
Nope. Look what happened to Ice Cube. Ice Cube got ridiculed on social media just because he went to go see the man.
Basically, and that was the negative currency of social media. And mind you, I respected the fact that he did that because he did something most people don't do. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all won't even sit here and go talk to the man. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. A lot of y'all just a bunch of goofies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's the negative currency of social media. Because social media show that Trump is such an evil guy. You be like, man, I ain't gonna go see Trump. But the people quit that will go work with Biden. Who we don't even know nothing about. But that's a whole nother topic in itself. However, we could utilize social media for good. Well, we could able to generate revenue. People are now using YouTube and now gaining a lot of money and helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's people like shout out to Kevin Samuels who's giving good dating advice.
Good dating advice. Like he's really dropping that sauce out there. Yeah, you are right. There's all positive things about that. And
It's
we're trying
all
to
positive. You could gain wealth. You get what I'm saying on social media, and people don't understand that's the new way now of networking. You don't need to talk to somebody face to face anymore. You guys are doing on social media. Like Shout out to D Woods. You see, we had an opportunity to get
Oh
D
man,
Woods on the show.
I love her, man. She beautiful woman. She she was able to, do us a big favor by, doing the interview with us, man. Like I love people like that, bro. I love
Yeah,
people like that.
yeah, I love her too. But that's the reason why we was able to connect with her, but it was through the power of social media. So it is some form of power there if we understand how to utilize it correctly. Even you saw you got Mad Dog, you got different people on the
Yeah.
show through social media.
And it was a beautiful thing, you know what I mean?
So you can utilize it. We could win. I would say black people could win even more now than it was back then in the 1800s. But we don't want to. We don't want to face the reality here. We don't. I would say we don't. That's why I keep. That's why I always talk to you about this, Hakeem. Is like we want to stay stuck when the door's already been open. We've been free.
No, you have a point. You definitely have a point, and I think that it is warranted. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that
Mm,
a lot of us are not. A lot of us are not taking this thing seriously, man. You feel me? And
yeah,
and you know what I mean. And another thing, man, you just gotta watch yourself how you be on social media, folks. And I'm only
yeah,
just yeah, you know what I mean. I'm only just telling that to people who, I'm only just telling that to people who probably are not like who probably don't understand what I'm trying to tell them. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
You, you,
There's two things that's killing us. Is social media. That's what's really it's killing us psychologically because we think everything on social media is real until you see the reality that it's not real. It's all a facade and it's all a game. Especially to see our women, especially our black women, exposing themselves on social media is a sad thing to see because all you see them as is a sex object, and that's not good. That's not
no,
good at all.
no, you definitely have a point. I think you definitely have a point. I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? I think that it does wake us up to a situation where we need to start to understand ourselves, especially people, what I mean, who has mental health situations,
Mm-hmm.
and you like, and mind you, here we're not here to pick on people or anything like that, man. We just trying to spit the knowledge. Like the currency that you're giving out on social media is not beneficial to a lot of us,
No.
especially a lot of you Sambos out there. We talking a lot of mess out there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of y'all lucky people ain't having pulled up on y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A lot of y'all lucky. A lot of us we haven't pulled up on y'all. Cause like on my mama, bro, like I feel like slapping some of y'all in front of y'all faces.
Wow.
Like that's on my mama, bro.
Because it's just the tiredness of the fake reality and everything, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like
how can we win on social media, Hakeem? How can we win?
okay, it's easy. Best thing, like listen here. Best thing you can do, um, is have a product, have something positive to say, trying to rally the people, you know what I mean, get people together, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to do certain things. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like these are the type of things you can get up and do. Like, you know what I mean? I don't see nothing, you know what I mean? That's really what I seen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I just want to know how can we win because most of the time it's just I see people winning on social media and they winning big.
They are
So
winning big, but you know what I mean, we would hope that they could talk to us and show us that. But a lot of these people don't want to even show us the lick. You know that.
yeah, no, that's true though. A lot of them don't. They don't want to show us the lick.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A lot of them are have some situation and pretend like it ain't nothing and be like, oh nah, we're not doing that. And
Yeah, no, that's true.
you know what I mean. You got to look at them a certain kind of way and be like, yo, like you actually are gonna let us. You know what I mean. A lot of people don't even want us to show us how to get money. Another thing too. A lot of people are making money and want to charge you obscene prices to show you how to make money. You know that?
Yeah, which is crazy.
You shouldn't be paying you shouldn't be paying $1,000 for a course to teach you how to do something. Like here, if somebody would just donate $20, $40, we'll show you how to make a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If a lot of y'all, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind y'all, here's the thing. I'll do this. If people want to learn how to make a podcast, let me see something in that Cash App and that PayPal. Me and Ron would do a dedicated episode with list items to get to do a podcast where we can try to keep it under $100 for you.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta flood the Cash App, flood the PayPal. You know what I mean? Like help us to do this. We will call out of work to do that for y'all.
Yeah.
So you can get your word out. We ain't scared to tell people how to do this. You know what I mean? We just show us a little bit of love. That's it. And that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's the thing about social media. That's why we're not giving up. Because one day, one of these videos, one of these episodes is gonna get to somebody and they're gonna be like, hey, who are these guys? Hey, link it in the description. You can get in contact with us.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
No, you telling the truth. I would say we could win in all areas, but it's like we don't want to win.
No, not
I would say we want to use it. We want to use it as an excuse. Like we want to stay stuck.
yeah, not for the most part. You feel me?
But I love the fact how you're telling people like you can win, and all they gotta do is hit us up in the donation box. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna show people how to win.
basically, we ain't even asking for much. We
No.
just, you know what I mean. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like we still work, so we're very focused on trying to survive, and this is why it's been very difficult for us to how can I say this? Like be able to provide the type of be able to provide the type of situation most people are looking for. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like a lot of people must say, hey, like what are y'all doing? You know what I mean? And we'll be like, hey, you want to know something? We're just here trying to be able to do something for y'all where it's in a situation for that. You know what I'm trying to say? It sounds like I'm going off the deep end, but for the point that I'm trying to get is like, hey, me and my man's here working hard, and we're doing this on our spare time to try to give that, and we love doing this, and we want to be able to provide more and more for this, and it's just that we just need some help, support us, so we can grow this thing, and we can make this thing bigger, so we can make other people millionaires.
Right. That's the whole goal, especially our people, because our people, that bracket for our people gaining wealth is the lowest, and it has diminished even to low. I think they say it's at 0.3%. Like it keep dropping of us gaining wealth. So for us to get it, we have to start utilizing social media for good. And there's a lot of good information on YouTube. You know, YouTube helped me get my credit figured, especially, my colleagues and people helping me out understand the true meaning of credit. And also the podcast as well. Like we have episodes on how to fix your credit. Y'all need to go check it out. How to start a business. There's good material out there. There's actually stuff on IG that show you how to start a business. So you can win even during the pandemic. You can still win because there's people coming out being a millionaire out of this pandemic. So come on now. So what's the excuse? There is no excuse.
Yeah, we're gonna see all type of millionaires.
And it's great like a platform like Chaos Coast Radio that's giving you good information so you can win.
basically, and that's all that is now. That's all that is.
That's it.
You know,
So,
and
any last word, Hakeem?
you want to know something? Just man, Chaos Culture Radio. Just support us, baby.
Yeah, we out.
We
Peace.
out. Peace.
Man, I just appreciate y'all just listening. Stay tuned for the next episode.